what should you expect from a market standpoint? Kunal and Naresh here in the studios with us. Kunal, what's it looking like? Yesterday, barring IT, didn't really give you that kind of confidence that the selling is quite done.
Yeah, but I think the second half there was a lot of hope which came back into the indices, and the fact that over the last 2 days, so on the index front, we've managed to fall below the 23,000 mark, but we managed to close above those levels on an intraday basis, for the index as well as compared to that in terms of closing basis. So that indicates that even though we are going through a bit of a intraday correction, but on closing basis, we're trying to protect this 23,000 mark, which I believe could be a important characteristic for the index trends. And I think since we are heading to the expiry next week, this could also mean that potentially we may probably just about try to trade closer to that 23,000 mark, at least till the Jan series end. So that I believe could probably indicate that over the next few days, you might see the index being a bit more volatile, but on closing basis, we may try and just about trade closer to that 23,000 mark. Now, in terms of stock specific front, what we also saw is a few large cap names making a decent comeback. You saw HDFC Bank, of course, being on the top of news flow, but then you also many of the other large cap names like Kotak Bank start to make a comeback for itself. You saw Bajaj Finance, Finserv, trying to come back from their intraday lows. So there were a lot many large cap names, including the IT stocks, Infi, TCS, etc., which are making a comeback. So my sense is that we are now trying to grind into that trading range. Yes, the intraday volatility is very high because of the India VIX, which is at almost 17 plus mark. So I believe till the time we trade into this kind of India VIX levels, we may see intraday volatility, but I think we should be probably trying to trade just around that 23,000 mark plus minus 100 odd points.
Naresh, hi, morning. What's it looking like though for the broader end of the market? Because that continues to reel under pressure while the Nifty is trying hard to get out of the woods.
So in the bounce back which we saw recently from 23,000, we saw a larger bounce back in the mid cap and the small cap category. Now we are back to the same case for even the small cap and mid cap. Both the indices came back to the recent lows, and we saw a little bit of a recovery yesterday. But what we see is we are getting into an event with a lot of positioning. So we have the highest futures contract short on the Nifty on the indices, equivalent to what it was on the election day. And we saw that the whole trend changes post the event. So for now, we wait for the budget event. That would be the main trigger. Till that point of time, we could see intraday, a lot of volatility in a range, but the range could be 22,800 to 23,500 going forward for at least a week.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.